Right, bad news, ladies and gents. Looks like Neil Blomkamp's District 9 sequel, which was happening, categorically, he said many, many times. In fact, he's working on it now. We're good to go. Promise, blah, blah, blah. It's not happening. It may not happen now. Which is a massive shame, actually. Of all the films Neil Blomkamp has made, District 9 is a superb film. Superb, or lekker, you might say. Goed. I'm going to stop doing my terrible Afrikaans. But yeah, Neil Blomkamp's District 9, a very, very good movie. Shame it's looking like a sequel may not happen now. This was revealed to us in an interview all about Gran Turismo, which is basically his new foray into the Hollywood machine, which he's not massively great at doing, simply because he admits himself that he doesn't play by the Hollywood rules. But I was hopeful that this could be a lead-off point to a District 10, or at least one studio going, yeah, definitely we'll fund that. So let's dive into this today, ladies and gents. Hit subscribe if you're new here, and let's take a look at this. So, again, this is all a Hollywood Reporter article. So it says, Gran Turismo director Neil Blomkamp on telling an unlikely true story and putting District 10 on the back burner. Sorry, what? Why? What? That's the film. That's the film everyone wants. What are you doing? And then also, not only is that the film everyone wants, that's the film. That's the film everyone wants alongside the other things that he's not going to do. So all of his Oats shorts, Oats Studio short things. People want feature Zygote. They want to feature Firebase. Nah, it's not happening either, is it? God damn it. This is why we can't have good things, or nice things, whatever it's called. So the filmmaker had a meteoric debut with District 9 in 2009. Believes the long-gestated sequel will be made eventually, but not in the near term. Which is, that's like Hollywood speak for probably not forever, really, maybe? Nah. It's not in my list of priorities. Because that's the thing, right? These films can get off the ground pretty quickly if it is prioritised, both by the filmmaker, writers, and studio. So, yeah, massive shame. But here we have it. So, Gran Turismo director Neil Blomkamp is back on track, apparently. And this is good for him, and this is why it's a shame that this isn't getting off the ground, because I thought this would be it. So, sporting his best reviews in a decade, the South African filmmaker was able to merge his two passions, filmmaking and cars, to tell the unlikely true story of professional racing driver Jan Mardenborough. This is a British racer turned his Gran Turismo video game prowess into an actual racing career by winning the GT Academy in 2011 and earning the opportunity to drive for Nissan. So over the past decade, in-camera filmmaking has become a popular selling point in order to capture a portion of the audience that's grown weary of VFX-heavy blockbusters. And while Gran Turismo, based on a true story, was filmed with as much practicality as possible, Blomkamp, refreshingly, does not want to undersell the significant contributions and artistry of his VFX team, which is pretty surprising. And this is the thing, I mean, he is known for his VFX, so he does comment on this a little bit, and we'll get to the whole District 9 thing. He says, every time you see the actors in the car, they're going the speed that it looks like they're going. It really was incredibly real. There was also a ton of VFX, and I don't think I should underplay how much VFX there was. In 2009, Blomkamp had a meteoric debut with his sci-fi feature District 9, which garnered four Oscar nominations, which absolutely worthwhile. Deserved every little bit of it, I think, personally. It included Best Picture nomination, Best Adapted Screenplay for Blomkamp and Terry Tatchell. Naturally, people were thinking, sequel. And the thing is, not only is it, there's going to be a sequel, it's no, there was absolutely supposed to be a sequel to this film. Vickers and Chris. Oh, come on, 10 years. We're late. He's late. Chris is late. God damn it. But obviously, District 10 has been discussed ever since. The development seemed to finally pick up in 2021. This is the thing, there was a lot going on then, actually. He said it quite a few times. However, Blomkamp is not happening, basically. It literally says, I don't know if it's getting made or not. I don't know if I even want to make that right now. But at some point down the line, it'll probably get made. What? No. Not cool. I don't know if it's going to... it's getting made or not. I don't know if I even want to make that right now. Why would you not want to make that? That is your highest reviewed, best reviewed, absolutely stellar VFX. Some of the VFX, well, the VFX, not some of, the VFX of District 9, released in 2009, are now still top of the range in the industry compared to the likes of $250 million blockbusters, $300 million blockbusters. They look incredible. They're so good. His best reviewed, Oscar nominations out the wazoo, and they're like, yeah, nah, don't want to make a follow up to that, even though it's in the story. Oh, such a shame. It doesn't really make any sense either. It doesn't really make any sense. And yeah, I don't know. This is the film everyone wants. You'd think you'd do it, because in the story there was the sequel drive for it anyway. It wraps it up nicely. Maybe he just can't come up with a viable story to tell, even though he has said before that he's working on the script, so there is a story there. Bit disappointing, really. Bit of a shame. I guess the only benefit here is that maybe, just maybe, ladies and gents, he will, you know, he's getting more offers from other studios for other things. One can hope. One can hope. But yeah, it seems like all that sort of gusto in 2021, as stated here in this article, is now completely up in smoke. Not happening. Not happening. And a massive shame. So let me know what you think of this down below. Did you like District 9? Did you not? I mean, obviously I've blown smoke up its poop hole here. But I love that film. I think it's great. Timeless, actually. That's a film I can watch over and over and over again. And there's little intricacies and bits and pieces that I'll pick up on. And it's just such a fleshed out world without needless kind of exposition in the story. But it's a very smart way to tell a story. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do let me know down below. Give the video a like and a share. Hit subscribe if you are new here, ladies and gents. And also please do check out my podcast channel, which is linked in the description box. Mistakes Reviews Live Archives. Love to have you there as well. Lots going on. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.